Huh?
It don't even say how much it is.
You see the peak. Download free.
What?
You should see the peak like online and download free.
No, I'm gonna pay for whatever I download. I don't need the with this administration we got. They bust into, what was the guitar place they busted into? Gibson Guitars, and they shut down Gibson Guitars for having illegal wood. Y'all don't keep up with anything, do you?
No.
They shut down Gibson Guitars.
Like forever?
No, they shut them down for 2 or 3 months because they had illegal wood. Look it up. Look Google. Federal government shuts down Gibson.
Why do they care about their wood? I don't understand.
Cause this administration's tough on crime.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to go over here. And we're going to forget all this crap. What's 8 plus 2?
10.
And what's 8 plus 4?
12.
Okay. Now we're going to use Pythagorean theorem. Let's see. 10 squared plus 12 squared is equal to what?
244.
What?
Equals 6. Oh.
Equals x squared. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Oh, we're just telling you.
Oh, okay. You're going ahead and telling me the
Yeah, we're
answer.
looking like-
Something I'm not even asking you for yet. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry I was confused there for a minute. 100 plus 144 is equal to x squared. 244 is equal to x squared. And somebody take the square root of 244.
15.6.
X is equal to 15.6. So he needs to have a 16-foot ladder. Why did I say 16 foot? Because there ain't no 15.6 foot ladder.
But it says round to the nearest.
Well, they're stupid. Go to Lowe's and ask for a 15.6
I mean,
inch
I
ladder.
know that there's not one. I'm just saying what it says.
Well, that's where they should fix that. But we'll say 15.6. We'll live in fantasy land and we'll say 15.6. Fantasy land with the graders. Nice work. 15.6 inch ladder. There's frog. That, I have been known to put that on the test. The frog. We did one like this out of the book, I think. So this will be your second frog question. And it's got 2 or 3 parts, so we'll do them by parts. A frog leaps from a stump 3.9 feet high and lands 3.9 feet from the base of the stump. We can consider the initial point to be 0, 3.9, and vice versa on the x-axis. Answer the following questions. It is determined that the height of the frog, blah, 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 is given by the function, blah, blah, blah. Y is equal to blah, blah, blah. I'm going to hit continue. And we're going to ask, I think, 2 or 3 questions. There's the first question. How high is the frog when the horizontal distance from the base is 2 feet? And the first thing I will tell students to do on this one is draw it on a graph. Because this will put your mind in algebra mode. and draw something like this. There's your parabola. Of course, you're only dealing with what? You're only dealing with that right there. Now, if you're in this mode of thinking, then you need to think about that old table back in pre-algebra. How high is the frog when the x is equal to what? When x is equal to 2, you're trying to find y. How do you find y? Plug 2 into the original equation. You would be surprised how many students miss this problem. Not because they did the work and got it wrong, just because they skipped it. And all you have to do is just remember your pre-algebra. Y is equal to negative 0.5 parentheses squared plus 0.95 times parentheses plus 3.9. Now, since we've got a bunch of decimals in here, you need your calculator, unless you're Rain Man. That's what calculators are supposed to help you with complicated numbers, not square root of 25. Plug in 2. Negative 0.5 times 4 plus 95 cents, and 95 cents is what? $1.80?
No.
$1.90, sorry. $1.90 plus 3.9. Let's see if I can do it without any help. And that's going to be negative 2 plus $1.90 plus $3.90. And negative $2 plus $1.90 is negative 10 cents. And negative 10 cents plus $3.90 is $3.80. So $3.80 is your Y. So type in 380 and it's going to ask for something else.
It's
3 point. Sorry. I'm a loser. Hey, I'm fantastic. All right, now it says at what two distances, blah, 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 blah. At what two distances from the base is the frog at 4 feet? So let's forget the words, drop it down to pre-algebra. What are they asking for?
X.
Nope. They're asking for x at where y is what? 4. So you got to put a 4 here, and a blank, and a 4 here. No, I'm sorry, 4. That's backwards. It's opposite. Y is 4. The negative and positive is going to be the x. You're right, x. So they give you 4, and you find what? X. Now there's 2, unless he starts off. He may be starting off. Yeah, he is. I don't have it drawn correctly. Let me draw it correctly. No, I ain't going to do that. Go ahead and solve it. I'll fix it. Yeah, right here. So if this is 3.9, then this is probably 4 feet right here. And then he's going to get to the point of the vertex, which he's flying because he's either going up or what? Down. And then he starts coming down, and then he gets at 4. So this is 3.9. and that's 4. So there's 2 x's to where what? Where y is 4. That's where they always said Michael Jordan could fly, because at the vertex, you're either going up or what? Down. So at a millisecond of time, you're actually what? Flying. They always said Michael Jordan would stay in the air for more than a millisecond. So I'm going to go to the white screen so I have enough room. And somebody give me the formula. Y is equal to what?
Negative 0.5 x squared plus 0.95 x.
Point what?
95 plus 3.9.
3.9. So 4, no more sneezing. 4 is equal to negative 0.5 x squared plus 0.595 x. Well, that's a mess. So bring the 4 over. You can do that. I don't know if it's going to help us or not. .9 plus 4 is 7.9. I'm sorry, be minus 4, wouldn't it? Be negative. Negative 0.1. I'll try something here. Let's see what we get. Because I don't have a calculator, I'm going to do this. That 95 over 100, what does that reduce down to? Something over 20? How many times will 5 go in there? 18 over 20, which is 9 over 10. Somebody check me. I don't know if that's right or not. Reduce to 95 over 100. I know 5 will go into it. No, 19 over 20?
Yeah.
Okay. So negative 1/2 x squared plus 19 over 20 minus or plus blank is equal to 1/10 plus blank. Now whenever I do this, I always get a student, and guess what that student says? Anybody want to take a guess? Why are you doing that?
Message coming in on secure channel.
What did I just say before I did that? I don't have a what?
Calculator.
I don't have a calculator. So I'm going to rely on my brain. What concept? I don't know if I get it right or not. So let's take out negative 1/2. That's going to give me x squared minus, well, 19 over 20 divided by 1/2 is the same thing as multiplied by 2 over 1. 19, or 2 over 1, be 19 over 10. Somebody check me.
Yes.
Which is 1.9. Plus blank equals 1/10 plus negative 1/2 times 1. 19 over 10 divided by 2 over 1 is 1 over 2, which is 19 over 20. 19 over 20 squared is something over 400. What's 19 squared? Somebody tell me with your calculator, because I don't know. 196? No.
What is it?
19 squared. 20 squared.
361.
361. And that's going to give me negative 1/2 times x minus 19 20ths is equal to, I mean, I got to put that over here, 361 over 400. So that's going to give us, I'm going to rewrite it up here, negative 1/2 times x minus 19 20ths quantity squared is equal to, and that's going to give me negative 361 over 800. Negative 361 over 800. And that will make this 10, let's say 10 will go into 800, 80 times 80 over 800, right? So negative 1/2 times x minus 19 20ths raised to the second power is equal to, well, 80 and 80, well, 80 minus 360 is negative, I can't subtract very good, so y'all gonna have to help me out. 360, that's 80. Be negative 259. I don't think that's right.
I think it's 281.
Huh?
I think it's 281.
I didn't think that was right. Negative 281 over 800. I don't care about the vertex. All I want is the x-intercept. So negative 1/2, negative 1/2, positive 2, I mean negative 2 over 1, x minus 19 over 20, quantity squared, is equal to positive, that 2, take that 400. Yay, we got a perfect square on the bottom. That's what we're supposed to have. So that'd be negative 281 square 281 over 400. Square both sides, square root of both sides. 19 over 20 equals square root of 281 over 20. Is square root 281, isn't it? No. I don't think that's a perfect square. Because, let's see, the square root of 225 is 15. 16 is 256. 17 maybe? 17 is 529? No, I'm thinking of something else. What's 17 squared?
289.
289. And 16 squared is 256.
Yeah.
So 16 and a half would be a half. I don't forgot what this is. Is that 289?
Yeah.
289. 259 to 289 is
Like
Is- 259 to 289 is 30. Half of 30 is 15. That'd be 271. What do we need? We need 281. So it's probably going to be, that'd be 16.5, 16.7. What do you have? What's the square root of 281?
16.76.
Okay, 16.8. X minus, or X is equal to positive or negative 16.8. Is that what you said, 16.8?
Yes.
Plus 19 over 20. What's 17 plus 19? 36? Or 17 plus 19, isn't that 36? Somebody help me out. 36 over 20. I'll reduce that in just a minute. And then what's negative 17 plus 2? 2 over 20. And this is rough because I don't have a calculator. But 36 over 2 over 20 is 1/10. So that's 0.1. And 36 over 20, that's going to reduce down 18 over 10, which is 9 over 5, which is, if I just say 9 over 5, no, I don't want to do 9 over 5. I want to do 18, 1.8. What is it?
1.79.
Okay, I'm sorry. 1.8. So I get 0.1 and 1.8. Dang old blind pig finds acre every now and then. Some of y'all have no earthly idea what I just said. It's your parents' fault.
I tried to do it with decimals first, and I did not get that.
Well, let's see. I may be.
I did something wrong, but I don't know what.
Well, mine's rough.
It's right though,
Mine's rough. Of course
because I
it is.
graphed it,
Of course it is.
but I don't know about. I don't know.
Okay, what I get? 0.1.
And 1.8.
My answer's not going to be right on the money, I don't think.
0.11 is what I got when I used the calculator.
And 1.8?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Fantastic.
I am fantastic. You with me, Mr. Lunsford? You had that look on your face that says, I have no idea what he's talking about.
I am. It just took me a second to catch up.
Okay. Oh my! You know, we just did completing the square, but dadgummit, we had that 4 in there, didn't we? Yep. So we're going to have to do it with just the regular without the 4. Because what do they want next?
The vertex.
The vertex. So let's do the vertex. And I'm going to go back to my whiteboard. And I'm going to erase everything but this part. Turn everything back into a fraction. I will admit that completing the square all the time can be cumbersome. But what does it give you?
The correct answer.
Well, yeah, it gives you the correct answer, yes. What else does it give you? It gives you the ability to solve any equation without having to depend on what? The calculator. And that should give you what?
Satisfaction.
Yeah, confidence, satisfaction. Hopefully you're sitting there, some of y'all may be sitting there saying, I never could do that before. Hopefully. Some of y'all are saying, oh, well, can't use a calculator. Well, you're just missing the train and the boat. You're missing both of them. And you might as well just quit school. All right. Y is equal to negative 1/2 x squared plus, what did we say 95 over 100 came out to be?
19 over
19 over what?
20.
19 over 20x plus 3.9 is 3 9/10. I'll change that. 3 9/10. I'll change that into a fraction. So I'm going to turn it around anyway because I don't like having 0 on the left. So negative 1/2 x squared plus 19/20 x plus 39/10, or 39/10 is equal to 0. Negative 1/2 x squared plus 19/20x plus blank is equal to negative 39/10 plus blank. All right, y'all get to work. Factor out the negative 1/2 x squared 19/20 divided by negative 1/2 is going to be multiplied by negative 2/1, which is going to give you 38/20, which is going to go down to 19/10. Is that right? Negative 19/10. Somebody check me on that.
Priority 1 message coming
Please.
in on secured channel.
Is that what we got before?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I meant by checking. I want to make sure. Negative 39/10 plus negative 1/2 times blank. 19/10 divided by 2/1 is 1/2. So it'd be 19/100. I'm sorry. 19/20, right? And that'll give us that. Y'all give it to me before, over 200, over 400.
361.
Thank you. I have no short-term memory. I'm one of those people that have to say a phone number 15 times before you go from the phone book to the... I have no short-term memory. Maybe that's why it took me so long to get a math degree. Negative 1/2 x minus 19/20 quantity squared is equal to negative 39/10 minus, I'm just going to do negative 361/800. I don't think you can, that one, and you can't reduce it. That's going to be negative 1/2 x minus 19/20 quantity squared is equal to 10 will go into 800, 80 times 39 is going to give us some big number. What is it? What's 80 times 39, somebody?
3120.
30 what?
3120.
Negative 1/2 times x minus 19 over 20 quantity squared is equal to negative 3481 over 800. The vertex is the opposite of this, 19 over 20, comma, 3481 over 800, and that is your vertex. 19 over 20 is close to 1. That's approximately 1, comma, and 32 divided by 8 is 4. So that's going to be a little bit more than 4. So around 1 and 4. 4 point something. So y'all do the math and tell me what the answer is.
4.4.
4.4. Let's get back to the handy dandy. There we go. At what distance from the base? Somebody take the 19 and divide by 20. What does it get?
0.95.
And maximum is 4.4. Probably 4.38 or 4 point what?
4.35.
4.35. Well, I'll take 4.4 or 4.35. If you do all that and you get 4.4, I'll take it. Comprende? All right. That's that section. Let me see what other sections are in this unit, and I'll tell you if it's important or not. Then we can start talking about a test.
Is the next test going to be paper again?
Well, I got to give y'all one more paper test, yeah, and it'll have 5 questions, but I'm going to give it to you after. Okay. After the, got it? Sorry, I have to do that. Okay, rest reviewing basic concepts. Why do they have to do all this? Topics and theory. What does the syllabus say? Do I even go in? I'm going to cover just a hair